Here's a moment of transparency. If I could say anything to anybody, but honestly, especially to myself, it would be this. When God has called you, you can't live like everybody else. You can't move how everybody moves, force what God told you to surrender, or chase what looks good when God says no. That can feel really isolating, not because God left you, but because your life starts looking different than you imagine. 1 Peter 2:9 calls us chosen and set apart. Different was always a part of the calling. So when your life doesn't look like everybody else's, that doesn't mean something is wrong with you or wrong with your life. Sometimes it means that God is handling you differently. Yeah, it can feel lonely, but is it really loneliness if God is with you? Joshua 1:9 reminds us that the Lord is with us wherever we go. So maybe what you think is loneliness is actually consecration. Maybe what feels like being left out is actually protection. People around you are not accountable for your assignment in this life. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world." And that's where frustration sometimes comes in, because sometimes it does feel like everybody else gets picked. The relationship, the engagement, the baby announcement, the vacation, the job. And here you are, awake at 1:30 in the morning, talking to God, trying not to cry, trying not to compare, and wondering if you got this whole thing wrong. If you've been there like me, then hear this. God has not forgotten you. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says that there is a time for every purpose under heaven. A time, not randomness, not oversight, a time. Sometimes, while everybody else seems to be moving forward, God will have you in waiting. Waiting is hard. It can make you question absolutely everything around you. But Isaiah 40:31 says that those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Psalms 27:14 says, He will strengthen your heart if your heart feels tired. And that doesn't mean that you're failing. It means that you're human. See, none of your waiting is wasted. None of your prayers are wasted. And none of your tears are wasted. Galatians 6:9 says that we reap in due season if we don't give up. Due season, not their season, your season. Comparison will mess with your mind because it seems like everybody else is winning. But Habakkuk 2:3 reminds us that the vision is for an appointed time. Delay does not mean denial, y'all. Ecclesiastes 9:11 says that the race is not given to the swift. So some people will move fast and still end up broken. Fast does not always mean God, y'all. Hebrews 12:1 says, Run with patience the race set before you. Your race, not theirs, not anybody else's. So if your specific story feels slower, that doesn't mean that you're losing it or that you're losing in life in general. It may mean that God is just writing something that lasts long. So I just want to let you know to cry if you need to. Rest and take a break from the world if you need to. Talk to God. Feel what you feel, but don't quit. God has not forgotten your address. He's not forgotten your prayers. He hasn't forgotten your tears. And most of all, He hasn't forgotten you. If this spoke to you, welcome to Becoming Whole with Christina. Remember to always protect your peace, honor your healing, and subscribe for more honest conversation about faith, heartbreak, healing, and becoming whole. Until next time.